Hey, could I borrow you a second? I need someone to zip me up.
Oh.
My Alfie usually did this for me.
Oh, it's a bit snug.
Yeah. A rip mill one. Got this in a charity shop last week.
Oh, you should come join us one morning. Oh, no, it's far too cold. I think you're all crazy. Up there.
Right, thanks, Sally. Oh, once more into the breach.
We're playing peekaboo with Mary. I don't know why she finds it so funny.
Her brain is testing the principle of object permanence, which is the idea that even though she can't see your face, you still exist.
Oh, I thought it was because she liked me.
No, it's got nothing to do with that.
Look, Dr. Fish.
Yeah, just a minute, sweetie. I'm just feeding your little sister.
Is it a good idea for a boy of James's age to be staring at a screen?
Doc, it's the 20th century. Get with the times. I'm just showing him the doctor fish I bought for the salon. You put your feet into their bowl and they give you a pedicure by nibbling off all the dead skin.
Lucky fish.
Mummy, look at them.
I said in a minute, James.
Go to your basket.
Mary, go to your cot.
James, that's no way to speak to your little sister. She's not a dog.
Oh, don't tell me your zib's stuck.
No, it's my migraine. Third one this week. Just need some painkillers.
Oh, you need to see Dr. Ellingham.
What?
Oh, you've got water in your ears. You need to see Dr. Ellingham.
All right, no need to shout.
You can't park here.
Oh, can you just give me 10 minutes?
No.
Then I'll park it down on the beach for the week.
You can't park there either.
Well, where can I park then? Well?
Try Portland Paradise Caravan Park. Ask for Bert. Say that Joe sent you.
Right. Thanks.
Sorry I'm late. Caitlin.
Jane.
Your key.
Thanks.
You done a pop-up shop before?
Oh, yeah, lots of times. That looks nasty. Is that eczema?
Yeah, I think so.
I got something for that. Let me just unpack.
Oh, thank you.
No, he didn't, did he? Shut up. No way. Shut up. Shut up.
Excuse me?
Sorry. She's not feeling well this morning. What are you doing?
It's got a temperature.
You can't just touch her.
Yeah, all right, layers. It's all right, he's a doc. That's 360, please.
What do you think's wrong with her?
Well, I can't examine her by the roadside. Bring her to the surgery later today. Thank you.
Morning, Doc.
Yes?
I'm picking up an order from McRae. Could you tell me where the doctor's surgery is?
Just be a minute. It's top of the hill. Caitlin! I'm just covering an order.
Great.
6 white sliced loaves, 5 bags of taters, 8 pints of milk, 3 whole, 3 semi-skimmed, and 2 skipped.
Stocking up for winter?
Diversifying. I'm starting up a small shop at the campsite.
Running before you can walk again, you mean?
To speculate, to accumulate, which reminds me, I gotta pick up the whiskey still from the pub, right, and then I'll be out of your hair.
Oh, Mrs. Promises. Come round tomorrow, I'll be in all day.
Janice, have you got a minute?
I'm with a client. What is it?
Actually, the thing is, I wanted to ask you if I could have a fish pedicure.
Really?
Yeah. It's the first rule of...
That better warn you. They've not had breakfast yet. They're going to be starving.
I really need more.
Mrs. Moore?
What?
You're next.
The doctor.
My migraines are back.
It says in your notes that they were triggered by eating chocolate.
Oh, speak up, I can't hear you.
You used to get migraines when you ate chocolate.
Well, I haven't touched any for years, until a few days ago I was right as rain. I've tried cutting out other foods, but it makes no difference.
Migraines aren't always food related. There could be a number of different triggers.
What?
Do you have a hearing aid?
I've been swimming in the harbour. I got water in my ears.
Take off your hat. Tilt your head to the left.
Ooh.
To the right.
Ooh.
How's that?
Oh, yeah, much better.
Do you have any other symptoms?
Well, I keep getting pain on the left side of my head behind my eye.
Well, we need to establish what the trigger is. Are you doing anything now that you weren't doing before?
Well, I started up my morning swims again. I used to go with my Alfie, but he passed away a few months back. Well, you know that dog. It's not the same without him. Anyway, we'd always swim every morning, regular as clockwork, so it can't be that.
Be a good idea to keep a log of your symptoms in a migraine diary, including any activities or anything that you eat or drink. Take aspirin for the pain and stop swimming till we can rule that out as a trigger.
That's it.
Yes, that's it. Make an appointment for a week's time. We'll go through your diary.
I'll see you next week, Mrs. Burdahl.
Bye, Janice.
Everything all right, Joe?
No, fine. Fish are eating my skin. It's fantastic. And while I'm here, good chance for us to talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Okay, right, yes, nice and direct. Well,
Oh, take a seat, Mrs. C. I'll be with you in a minute. You were saying, Joe?
I need to see your public liability insurance as part of my health and safety brief for the village, so, if you could bring that up to the station later.
Anything you say, officer. I do love it when you get all policey, Joe.
Al, the doctor said I could bring my daughter here for an appointment.
Right, name?
Daisy and Emma McRae. I'm new to the area, only visiting.
Oh, right, you need to fill in a registration form as a temporary patient.
Mrs. Deb.
Oh, yeah, Pam called. She says she's going to be 15 minutes late, but Daisy's brought her daughter to see you.
Come through.
You can fill in the form after.
Come on.
Does she have any symptoms other than a temperature?
She's been off her food.
How old is she?
18 months.
When did you first notice that she was ill?
A couple of days ago. If anything, she's been getting worse.
I think it's just a mild childhood virus. Have you given her paracetamol?
No.
Well, she needs bed rest and paracetamol every 4 to 6 hours. Try the liquid kind. It comes in a number of flavours for children.
Strawberry? You like strawberries, don't you?
How long are you here for?
Just a week.
Okay, well, if she doesn't improve, bring her back. If not, make an appointment with your own GP next week. Your phone's ringing.
Come on.
Oh, don't forget your registration.
Sorry, I'll come back later.
Rude.
Hi, Mum.
Ruth, how was Mexico?
Hotter than here with bigger hats. I brought these for James.
Lovely.
Oh, you've got a new dog.
Well, not if I have anything to do with it. It's called Chicken.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's a dog. Well, it's a very friendly chicken, though.
Stop that. Stop that. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. There you go. You like a cup of coffee?
Yes, thank you. You should be proud of yourself, Martin. There was a time when you would never have let James have another dog. How are things? Have our sessions helped?
I'm coping.
day at school?
Yes.
What's this picture? Oh, my family. Very nice. You've got Daddy, you've got Mummy. Look, there's you. You've even got Chicken the dog. Oh. Do you think there's someone missing?
No.
What about Mary?
Who?
Everything looks normal for 12 weeks.
The cramps in my legs I've been getting at night are getting worse.
No, that won't be related to your pregnancy.
This lady gave me this cinchona bark to chew on. Yeah, she said people in the Amazon have used it for cramps for centuries.
What lady?
The new herbalist in the village.
Did she ask you if you were pregnant or not?
I didn't think it mattered.
Of course it matters. Cinchona bark contains quinine, which is toxic in all but the smallest of doses. It is also specifically prohibited for pregnant women.
Oh,
If you're worried about your cramps, take a warm bath and do some stretching.
no, I will, Doc. Thanks. Can I have my twig back, though?
What do you want it for?
Well, get a refund. Was like £3.
Good luck with that.
I brought that liability cover that you asked for.
Oh, great.
Something smells good.
Oh, yeah, just cooking dinner. Actually, there's probably enough for two if you fancy it.
No, I'm gonna get fish and chips on the way home.
Right. It's just I heard that they had to close the chippy because of a fire.
Oh my god, is everyone okay?
Yeah, it's a really small fire. Just precaution in case the fire comes back.
Blimey. Alright then. You're on.
But it's just through here. Take a seat. I'll bring the first course.
That's them both asleep now. Dear. James did a family painting today. I think we may have a problem.
The perspective's a bit off, but he's got the heads in the same proportion as the bodies this time.
He's deliberately missed off Mary.
Oh, well, perhaps he forgot her.
I asked him that and he said no, he didn't forget. He chose to do this, Martin. He's invisibilizing her.
Is that even a word?
It's a condition, actually. And it worries me. Because he's acting like he doesn't even exist.
What do you suggest that we do?
Well, I think we should spend some time with him and reassure him and let him know that Mary's not actually going anywhere.
We've already spent more time with him than my parents ever did with me.
Both our parents set the benchmark pretty low. It's not exactly a ringing endorsement, is it?
Glad I came round now. Although, I can't help thinking that you had all this planned. Joseph Penhale, you did. You did.
I wanted to tell you something, but I thought I'd wait till after dessert. I know we didn't work out before, but things are different now. You have the salon, I have other things, and I thought maybe we could, maybe we could be...
Be sick?
That's not what I was thinking.
No, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Janice? Janice?
I'm coming.
But what I was gonna say is, I still have feelings for you. Despite the wedding, despite everything.
You really don't need to do that. I said I'd clear up and finish my client notes.
It's just taking a while.
Well, yes, they do. I want to get them right. I've got a client in the morning.
Doug, Louisa, open up. It's me. It's Janice. She can't stop being sick.
Well, tell her to come and see me in the morning.
You have to come now, Doc. She's in a bad way.
Poor Janice.
Really? Janice, what are we eating this evening?
Steak.
And scallops.
Well cooked?
Followed the recipe.
Do you feel unwell?
Should I?
Have you been feeling ill or not?
No.
Well, you probably got food poisoning from a bad scallop.
Food poisoning?
This could have waited till tomorrow. I'll give you an injection of metoclopridine to help with the nausea. Get some rest. Mix a pint of water with a teaspoonful of salt and drink an egg cupful every 15 minutes to avoid dehydration.
Sorry, Janice.
Irene, you're not swimming today? Oh no, Doc thinks it might be triggering my migraines.
Oh, well, it doesn't pay to ignore Dr. Ellingham's advice.
He doesn't understand. When I go out in the water, that's when I feel closest to Alfie. Well, you know what that's like. You must have things that remind you of Clive, that keep him alive.
You like caravans? So whenever I see a caravan, I think, oh, Clive would have liked that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Janice! Janice, just wanted to see if you're okay.
What do you think? You poisoned me, I spent all night throwing up, and now you're hammering away at my door.
How can I help you?
I've got eczema on the inside of my elbows, Doc. It's getting worse.
Have a look.
I've been trying vinegar, but it doesn't seem to help. If anything, it's made it worse.
Why on earth did you put vinegar on it?
The new herbalist recommended apple cider vinegar to help balance my skin's acidity. Said it's a popular cure for skin disorders.
Yeah, it was in the 19th century. Did you put it on neat?
Was I not supposed to?
Cider vinegar is highly acidic. Putting it on your skin undiluted could burn it. It certainly won't help your eczema.
Oh, she never mentioned anything about that.
Eczema can flare up for a number of reasons. Have you changed your soap or shampoo recently?
No,
Did you suffer from eczema or hay fever when you were a child?
I used to have hay fever.
Oh, well, you might just have a genetic sensitivity towards allergens. Where is this herbalist?
My retail unit on Church Street.
I'll write you a prescription for a topical corticosteroid. Use it twice a day. And use an aqueous cream as a moisturizer as often as you need. If it doesn't clear up, make a repeat appointment. And in future, take your medical advice from qualified practitioners. It really is as simple as that. Are you the herbalist?
Yes. How can I help?
You can stop endangering the lives of my patients.
Ah, you must be the local GP.
You gave cinchona tree bark to a pregnant woman to alleviate her cramps.
Well, first of all, that young lady never told me she was pregnant. And secondly, I told her to check with her GP before taking it, which it sounds like she did.
You should have checked. You should have asked her if she was pregnant, just as you should have told another of my patients not to put concentrated cider vinegar on her eczema.
Well, I thought that was obvious.
This is Port Wen. Nothing is obvious.
We don't have to be enemies. Herbalists and doctors can work together to heal the sick.
I disagree.
Do you know what digitalis, aspirin, and codeine all have in common?
Yes, they're all derived from plants.
Exactly.
There is a world of difference between knowing where something came from and knowing how to prescribe it properly. You're not a doctor. Don't behave like one.
Anger management and stress relief. On the house.
No.
Can't help for long. We will be in and out of here in a jiffy. I could have sworn I had 2 full crates left.
Sure you didn't drink it?
How are you getting on down here?
Here, that bottle of whiskey. I thought there was more.
There was. I sold it in the pub.
You can't do that. They're mine.
No, it's the pub's, and I own the pub.
I want my share of the profit.
You've had your share. I put it against the rent you owe me for storing all this junk.
Al?
Yeah.
I'll be waiting outside.
I've got the solution. A way to get you back to the sea without going against the doc's advice.
Oh, I'm all ears.
No, meet me at the harbour, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and bring your wetsuit.
James! I've made you a snack.
Oh, hello. What are you drawing?
It's for Mary.
Oh, that's very nice of you. It looks like a plane ticket.
It is.
And I see you've packed Mary a bag. So where are we all going? I hope it's somewhere nice.
We're not going, just Mary.
James, you do know that Mary's not actually going anywhere, don't you? She's your sister.
She said she wanted to go.
Did she? Did she, James? You're not in any trouble, but I don't want you to lie to me.
Maybe she didn't tell me.
Do you feel like we're spending too much time with her and paying her too much attention?
Yes.
It's perfectly normal to feel that way. A new baby needs lots of attention. But that doesn't mean we love you any less. In fact, I was hoping you and I could spend some time together doing something fun.
Like what?
Well, tomorrow it's teacher training at your school. And I'm going to clear my work schedule. Because you and I have a very important appointment with the doctor. Dr. Fish. Just you and me.
Thank you, Mummy.
Oh.
Mary's going to Spain.
No, James, she's not going to Spain.
Had a call from Daisy McRae. Emma's feet. No, she says she can't. She's staying up at Bert's.
Wouldn't it be amazing if just one of these people, just one, took responsibility for their own well-being?
Welcome.
Afternoon, Doc. To what do I owe this pleasure?
The crane. Which caravan?
It's over there. The one with the big awning on the side. You can't miss it. You want some eggs?
Thanks for coming. She's just so hot, and I tried giving her that strawberry paracetamol, but she won't take it, and I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, she's got mumps.
What? Why didn't you say that yesterday?
Her parotids went up yesterday. It can take a few days. I'll give her some paracetamol. The trick is to get the syringe between the gum and the lining of her cheek. And then just a very little bit. And then a little bit more. Have you been vaccinated? It's a simple question. Has she been vaccinated, yes or no?
She's back for some more stock. What are you doing? Leave my baby alone.
Your baby? You said it was your baby.
It's just some paracetamol, Mum.
What have you been up to, Daisy?
Nothing. Mostly nothing.
It seems that my 15-year-old daughter has tricked you into treating my child without parental consent.
Oh, why have you done that?
You wouldn't have seen me otherwise.
It's not good. You shouldn't have lied to me.
I'll handle it from here.
Your child has mumps. Her parotids are up and they're beginning to swell and she has a high temperature.
Well, that's just her natural immunity fighting infection.
That's a common misconception. High temperatures are bad for children. They can lead to febrile convulsions. I assume she's not been vaccinated.
We don't believe in the vaccines, Doc.
Doesn't matter if you believe in them or not. They exist. They're not unicorns.
Mumps makes your face swell.
Not in every case.
Huh. Well, I've done to help with the pain.
What will help her is that we've caught it early. With rest and paracetamol, she should be over the worst of it in a few days.
I'll make sure she gets it, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Are you nauseous? You got a headache? Temperature?
No, I feel all right.
Right. Well, I'll order 2 MMR vaccines. Please bring your children to the surgery before the end of the week. You know, you're lucky that, what's her name called me. Could have been a lot more serious with the little one.
Martin, I started dinner. And I told Pippa that I'd pop over to see her. Oh. And James drew a plane ticket for Mary to go on holiday.
Oh, that's encouraging.
Alone.
I can't till he gets through this.
I don't think another clock is the answer.
Hello. I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, not at all. And thanks so much for the maracas. James loves them.
Oh, glad he approves. Yes. You can go in. No, yes. Go in.
Oh! Ruth, I'm so sorry. I've never seen you do that before. I'll put him outside, yes.
Let me have a little bite.
It's okay. It's just a nip.
No, that's not a bite. The veins are dilated and your leg feels warm. Come through to consulting.
Stay there.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It's good to see you practicing again, where you belong.
You have a deep vein thrombosis in your right calf. That's a blood clot caused by sustained periods of inactivity.
I know what DVT is. Oh, there's always something that's really annoying.
It's more than annoying. Complications can be very serious. Pulmonary embolism, venous insufficiency.
And post-thrombotic syndrome, yes, I know.
If you know, why didn't you move around a bit more on your flight home? You know, Ruth, you've reached an age when I think you have to stop and consider if it's wise to go flying off around the world at the drop of a hat.
Oh, for goodness sake, Martin. If anything, it's the opposite. I'm only too aware how precious these opportunities are. I assume you'll be getting the lab to run a D-dimer test.
Yes. I'll start you on a course of daily subcutaneous heparin injections to stop the clotting.
Would you rather I did that?
We'll see how you get on for a month, and then hopefully you can progress to daily oral anticoagulants.
Oh, wonderful. More medicine. I noticed you were using the breathing technique I taught you to combat your blood phobia. I'm impressed, although I'd like to see you tested in more taxing circumstances.
Are you okay, Ruth? I'm so sorry.
I have a DVT on my right calf.
Isn't that dangerous?
Yes, it can be. We shouldn't allow a stray into the house. Imagine if he died to Mary.
Oh, it was more of a nip than anything.
He's normally such a gentle dog. I'm so sorry.
I remember reading an article about a dog who sniffed out a blood clot on its own.
Really?
Well, yes, they're not able to process any information, but they can detect changes in the human body, such as hormonal swings or the release of chemicals from toxic tissue.
So he wasn't trying to bite you. He was trying to warn you.
It seems like it, yes.
What a clever boy. He could be your new assistant.
Ruth, would you like to join us? Sophie?
Martin, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. What are you doing here?
I'll tell you if you ask me in.
Yes, of course.
Thanks.
Go through.
Ooh. Very dark, isn't it?
It's the evening. Would you like a seat?
Thank you. Hello. I'm Louisa.
Louisa, yes. This is Dr. Trent, an old colleague of mine from King's.
Actually, it's Miss Trent. I'm a consultant now, Martin. Sophie, hi. Very nice to meet you. Are you a doctor as well? No, I'm a child counsellor. Like your rabbit. It's our daughter's. Unfortunately, she's spilled milk all over it. How many children do you have? Oh, 2. A boy and a girl. James and Mary.
That's right.
That must be nice. My husband and I discussed having some, but never quite found the time.
So why are you here?
To the point, of course. Select committee business at Truro Hospital. I'm still obs and gynae there, and I knew you were down here. My professor at Imperial wanted me to ask you if you would consider being the keynote speaker at this year's obstetrics conference. It's the 15th of next month, and as I was down here, I said I'd ask you in person. And, I thought it'd be nice to see you again.
I see.
It's because of the article you wrote on geriatric pregnancies in the Ellingham Cup. Sort of put you on the map. There are a lot of people who are really keen to hear what you have to say.
Well, I'd need to think about that.
Yeah, I understand. Don't take too long, though. It's a prestigious slot.
You could have done this over the telephone.
I could. Yeah, I could. This is slightly awkward, Martin, but, people talk. They wanted to make sure you were in a good place after your breakdown.
What breakdown?
Apparently you quit your job, turned your back on medicine. Or was I misinformed?
Yes, you were. You were, very.
Martin resigned. And obviously now he's back at work.
Oh, that's excellent, then. I look forward to hearing from you. Sooner rather than later. Nice to meet you, Laura.
Louisa?
Yes.
Yeah. She's an odd one, isn't she? Good, though, isn't it?
Yes.
It's good. Did you used to go out with her?
Oh, what do you mean, go out? I mean, we used to live together when we were junior siblings.
Well, in a relationship?
Mm.
Oh. How come you never mentioned it before, then?
There was nothing to mention. It's a long time ago.
Was it?
It's a canoe.
No, it's a kayak.
Yeah, I hired it for us.
I'm opening late today.
Well, come here.
Oh, thank you. Yes, this way you can still be by the water and close to your outfit.
Well, it's not the same.
We haven't tried it yet.
You're right, Sally. Thank you for this. Which end would I sit?
Rear seat supplies... No, rear seat steers. Front seat supplies the power.
I'll take the back. Which is the back?
We're not open yet. Oh, that's you. How's, little...
Emma, I'm going to be straight with you. I am not happy with you interfering with my family.
Is Emily feeling better?
Emma. She is, yes.
Oh, good. That's the paracetamol working, then.
No, it's her immune system working, which it would have done without the paracetamol.
I disagree. Is there anything else?
I didn't want to say anything in front of Daisy, but I will not be bringing them in for their MMR jabs.
I strongly urge you to reconsider that decision.
I'm not risking injecting them with a cocktail of dangerous toxins. Emma has had the mumps. She's immune now. There is no need.
The MMR is a triple vaccine. Measles, mumps, and rubella. It's what those letters stand for. It's very important she gets protected against measles because that can be fatal.
Doc, I have made my decision.
Do you know you don't look very well yourself? It's quite possible that you've contracted mumps from your daughter. Why don't you come inside and let me examine you?
No, I'm fine. If you must know, I am just tired and upset. I brought Daisy up on my own. We've always had a very close bond, and you have done your best to ruin that.
I'm not at fault here.
Well, that is just something else we'll have to disagree on. Doctor.
Circle!
I'm doing the best I can.
Can you try a little bit more to the right? Yeah, a little more. Oh, yeah, that's it.
I'll admit, I was dubious at first, but I'm starting to enjoy myself.
Yeah, well, see? It's much better than being in the freezing water. And you can see everything from here. Oh, look, is that a guillemot? Is it just a seagull? All the birds look sort of the same to me. I don't know, what do you think, Irene? Irene? Oh, God.
Al?
Yeah?
Mrs. Tishel and her friend?
What about them?
You reckon they're, like, drowning?
What? I'm coming, Mrs. T! going on? Oh, no, look, you're dripping everywhere. Morwenna, get some towels.
Dr. Redding, Irene collapsed. She almost drowned.
Didn't I tell you not to swim?
I wasn't. I was kayaking.
God. Right, go to the consulting room and get the examination table. Not you, Mrs. Tischel. Al, take all the dripping outside, please.
I did just say...
Morwenna, ask Mr. Hayes to wait, please.
Oh, here we go.
She fell in the sea.
We were just kayaking, and then Sally pointed out some bird, and I turned to look, and next thing I knew, they were pulling me out the water.
Your blood pressure's low, but your pulse is normal. Those marks on your neck, did your wetsuit cause them?
No, second hand, it's a bit tight in places, that's all. What are you doing now?
Hold still.
Whoa, what happened?
You passed out. You have carotid sinus hypersensitivity.
Carotid what?
It's a condition where pressure on the carotid sinus causes your blood pressure to drop to such a level that you lose consciousness.
Well, what about my migraines and dizziness?
I think pressure from the neck of your wetsuit against your carotid sinus has been causing your recent symptoms. I'm going to refer you to a cardiologist. I think you're going to need a pacemaker.
A pacemaker?
It's a strong possibility.
Well, I suppose it's a good thing then that I bought this wetsuit. Otherwise, we may never have found out what was wrong, and I might have died.
Carotid sinus hyperwater.
Sally said the kayak would be safe. It was a good idea, Doc. I just didn't expect to capsize.
Doctor will be so worried. Is Irene going to be okay?
I've got carotid sinus or something.
What were you thinking of taking this woman on a kayak? She could have drowned.
I'm so sorry, Dr. Redding. Thought I was helping. Why did you not pretend that was my fault?
Well, it was your idea.
Are you still okay to look after Mary? She's upstairs having a nap.
Yes.
Make sure you check on her. Let's go see Janice's fish.
Fish?
Dr. Fish.
Sorry I'm late, Doc. It's my foot. It's killing me.
Right, take off your shoe and socks. Sit on the examination table.
Sorry, Doc. I'm so sorry.
Ladies, we're finished here, thank you. No, not in here. In there.
Let's return this wetsuit. All right. You just stop it.
How long have you had this for?
Came up last night. I had one of those fish pedicures. And I've got a dicky tummy. I think I've got the same food poisoning as Janice.
That's unlikely. When did you have the fish pedicure?
2 days ago.
Ah, yes, you got cellulitis.
That's a bit rude.
Not cellulite, cellulitis. It's a soft tissue infection. Those fish will definitely carry Vibrio vulnificus, and that's what's causing your infection. Morwenna, I'll write you a prescription for clarithromycin. Take it once a day for 5 days. If the symptoms persist, make another appointment. Come back and see me.
Yep.
You see Penhale out, please.
Are you going to the salon, Doc?
Yes.
I better come with you. Sounds like a major public health incident.
Mary's asleep upstairs. Can you keep an ear out? I'll be back as soon as possible.
Please, Morwenna.
Yes, of course.
People put their feet in and the doctor fish make them all clean.
Go on, Mummy.
Right, okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's just the idea of the fish eating my skin.
It's perfectly safe.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Getting some beauty treatment, Doc. You need it. Tosser.
James, you just put your feet in here.
Don't.
What? Martin, what are you doing here?
Step away from the fish. They're a potential biohazard.
No, they're not.
How long do you quarantine those fish for between treatments?
Quarantine. Doc, they're fish.
And how often do you change the water?
Well, actually, if you change the water in a fish tank too often, it can kill them, so...
Those fish are infected with the same strain of bacteria found in shellfish that cause sickness and diarrhea.
Okay, let's just move you over here.
Your sickness wasn't caused by a scallop, it was caused by having your hands in that disgusting fish water, something like that. Call everyone you've given a fish pedicure to and have them come and see me.
Well, what about my fish? Are they going to be okay?
I don't know, they'll probably be disposed of.
What does disposed of mean?
It means we're going to find them a nice new home.
In fishy heaven.
Morwenna?
Daisy McRae's just called from that pop-up shop.
All right, I'm on my way.
Marshall, is everything okay?
That herbalist movement's collapsed.
Oh, I'll come with you, Doc.
Sorry, Joe. Joe?
That's great.
She keeps being sick.
Right. Anything else?
She has a temperature and she keeps complaining about headaches because I was giving her so much stress.
Oh, yeah, she's got mumps. Oh, there she goes.
Mum, what's happening?
She's fitting. Is the ambulance on its way?
20 minutes, Doc.
What are you doing?
It's diazepam to stop her from fitting.
She's struggling to breathe. She can't open her mouth.
Ears are called trismus. Her jaw's clenched because of the fit. Her parotid glands are swollen as well. Ugh. What's this on her neck?
It's her own remedy.
Well, that worked well, didn't it? I think she's got viral encephalitis due to the mumps, and that's what's making her fit.
So, is she going to be okay?
No, she can't breathe. I need to perform a needle cricothyrotomy.
A what?
I'll insert a needle through her cricothyroid membrane to create an airway.
Are you sure, though? Because I don't have the mumps, and maybe you're wrong. You're just stabbing her with needles for nothing.
Mumps isn't that infectious. Some people never catch it. Some people catch it silently and become immune that way. We'll talk about it later, because if I don't do this now, she's going to die. Penhale, can you hold her head, please?
Okay, Doc. Do it.
It's okay. Look away. Oh, that is disgusting.
Is it done yet?
Yep, she's breathing now, but it's not very nice for her, so we need to get her to a hospital as soon as possible.
Oh, Mum, I thought we were going to lose you. Don't worry, Mum. I'll take care of everything. You just get better. What will happen to us?
Somebody at the hospital will take care of you. She seems better.
Thanks, Doc. Mum said you're right, Tussa, but she doesn't know everything, does she?
Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
I think getting some time and attention really helped him.
She hasn't touched that near clock.
Have you thought any more about London?
Yes. I'm going to do it.
Well, maybe I could come with you. We could make a weekend of it.
But it'd probably be very boring.
Well, when's the last time we had a break with her?
Yes, I see what you mean.
Besides, someone needs to keep an eye on you. Who knows how many other ex-girlfriends are going to come out of the woodwork?
And none, aren't they?
I was only joking.
Good.
Mostly.
What did you say?
Hello, love.
What are you doing here?
You've quite the record. Fraud, armed robbery.
I'm a reformed man.
I'm interested in buying that old caravan. It's not yours to sell. It's my own.
But he is my dad, Martin. What would you do if your mother turned up on the doorstep tomorrow?
I'd lock and bolt the door.